So I'm here with Kylie. How are you doing, Kylie?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty good, actually. Thanks for asking. It's very nice of you to ask. And Kylie is with us in the new Real Start Evolve workout plan. 12 workouts, intermediate level. We've just finished filming it. How have you found it?
It's been so fun.
You've enjoyed it?
Yeah.
It's been
really
wonderful
good.
to have you here
Oh.
with us, actually. So that's been really nice. But Kylie, the reason we're chatting isn't just about that. The main reason we're chatting is because Kylie has got an amazing story that I think it's important that she can share with you to hopefully inspire and explain how you might be able to get some results yourself. So take us back a few years, Kylie, before you found Body Project. You will tell us a little bit about your background and where you were with your health at that time.
So a few years ago, before Body Project, I was at 121 kilograms. I'm not sure what that is.
It's
in
about
pounds.
260 pounds, something,
Yeah.
maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Yeah, something like that.
At first, I just didn't know what to do, so I just went to the doctors and tried to figure things out, how to get help. And I wasn't a gym person. I didn't like going to the gym.
So what happened when you went to the gym? Because we've spoken about this quite a bit. Tell us a little bit about your experience at the gym.
I would go to the gym, but I just didn't know what to do there. So
Yeah.
I would go in and just find it overwhelming. I didn't know what to do on the machines. Then I felt anxious around people. I felt like people were looking at me and just judging, especially when you're a bigger person. You don't have that confidence because everyone around you is smaller, and you just feel intimidated. And I had a personal trainer, but that was only once a week. And without her, when I wasn't with her, I didn't know what to do. I just felt lost. So I just one day just typed on YouTube low impact workouts. I couldn't do anything else. So then I found you guys on YouTube.
But you winding back a little bit from that, and I think a lot of people will believe that you need a gym in order to get fantastic results, which you clearly don't, as Kylie and so many of our members have demonstrated. And the gym is a great thing for some people, and working out from home is a great thing for some people. Moving your body is the same wherever you choose to do that, and have absolute confidence in that. You don't need to be in a gym to move your body well. You need to know how to do it to move your body well. So that's how you found us, isn't it? And so what was the difference for you with Team Body Project?
Just like that you could do it at home. You didn't have to go out and be like intimidated or anxious around other people, and you could just wake up and press play and do it at home. And I found that the exercises I was given at the gym were exactly the same as the ones that you guys do, like all the HIIT workouts and the weights, everything mimicked what you do in a gym anyway. So it just made sense to do it at home. And at first I thought, I need to go to the gym because I need that motivation and a reason to go. Like having a trainer, I had that appointment scheduled. So I had to wake up and I had to go. There was no excuses. So it was really hard to find that mindset to, wake up and say, okay, well, I've quit the gym now. I have to do this on my own.
And I think that here is, and I'm sorry because I think that as you're saying really important things, I want to try and highlight them for people, because what you've said there is so important. With a personal trainer, and I was a personal trainer for many years, you have accountability to a trainer. What happens when that trainer isn't there? When you work out from home, you have accountability to yourself, which means you don't need to have anybody else in order to independently get results. And that's really important. As soon as the trainer's gone, what happens then? And I'm not knocking trainers, because I was a trainer, and it's a great thing. But that personal responsibility you found because you were doing it independently, right? Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And what a difference that makes.
Yeah, massive difference.
Because here you are, still
Crazy.
independently doing it. How many years later?
I think it's about 3 now.
And when did you hit your goals?
Maybe a year ago.
About a year ago,
yeah,
you hit
probably-
your. About
yeah.
a year ago, you hit your goals, and you've maintained. And so you've. And how much is it you've lost? How much weight is it you've lost?
55.
55 kilos, so around 120 pounds. Which, and you look absolutely fantastic. You look super toned and super fit and super healthy. What are some tips that you'd like to give people?
I don't know, just moderation with your food.
Moderation with food. So let's dig into that a little bit, because that's a really good tip. Because a lot of people go all out, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
That hasn't worked for you, has it?
No.
So what works for you? We go beyond moderation just a little bit.
Definitely tracking worked with me too.
Tracking.
Yeah, like tracking my
But let's stay on the
calories,
moderation for a second.
yeah.
Stay with the moderation for a second. What is it about moderation? So how have you put that together for yourself? What does moderation look like for Kylie?
Well, I think it sort of does go in, like, once I kind of learnt serving sizes, and yeah, you don't need to have everything. And I'm one of those people too who likes the smaller plates instead of the bigger plates, as weird as that sounds. Like-
It's very popular, the small plate thing.
Yeah.
It works for people.
But yeah, I think once I learnt, yeah, definitely the serving sizes helped with the moderation. You don't need to have, like, you know, with a bag of chips, some people, it's so easy to sit down and eat that whole bag, but then you look at the back and it will say serving suggestion, and it is it is a very small amount. And yeah, just everything, just in small portions, not crazy.
So there's no magic formula.
Yeah.
And this is what this is why I'm talking to Kylie in some ways. There's no secret. Kylie found personal responsibility. That means that she did it. She actually started exercising and she carried on exercising. That's it, okay? It was consistency. You did it consistently, and lo and behold, the results came. Just kept going. You found there was no secret diet plan that someone was following, any celebrity.
No.
Or it was just
Nothing.
moderation,
Yeah,
monitoring your calories.
definitely.
And it's so basic, isn't it?
And not saying that you can't have things. I find that, like, if you say you can't have anything anymore, that kind of leads to bad mindset as well. You know, if you say I can't have this, this and this, then you just want it, and then it just leads to bad habits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. It's the forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
Once you say you can't have something, well, of course.
And
you're
then
now-
I find when you're not saying that you can't have it, you don't want it anymore. Like it's because I don't know, it's.
No,
Yeah.
I think so. And I think, when we think about the human mind, that would work, wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
it? You can't have that. Well, I've got to have that now.
Yeah.
Whereas if you say I can have it, but I choose not to,
Yeah.
or at least I choose to have it in smaller quantities, you're reframing the way that you're looking at things. Would you agree with
Yeah,
that?
definitely.
So that reframe of the way you're looking at things. And how important is it for you to keep up with the habit of exercise?
It's really important to me. It's my daily ritual. I can't. If I don't, I think that's what makes me the most happy when I'm working out, and it sets the tone for my day. Once I've done my workout, I feel good. I'm ready to do whatever else. Like, and if I don't, even if I miss like 2 days, I notice it in myself throughout. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
My
absolutely.
husband will know what
Yeah,
I'm like
your
if I
husband
haven't
will
done
know.
a workout. He'll say, "You
If
haven't
he
done a
doesn't do the
workout
dishes,
today."
he knows that Kylie's been. The thing is, a lot of people will be watching, and they'll be, I wish that I wanted to work out the way that Kylie wants to work out. I'll be willing to bet my bottom penny that you didn't feel like that at the beginning.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
hard.
It was
Especially
hard.
once I made the commitment to join you guys, knowing that I was like, oh, it's so easy to just not want to press play. Like if you wake up and you're not feeling it, or you're tired, or you feel like, you can't do it. It is easy to just go, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. But once you find that routine and you get into the swing of things, it just becomes a part of you. And when you find something that you love and that you really enjoy, it doesn't become a chore anymore.
But you had
Yeah.
to work to get there,
Yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah.
This wasn't, I guess what I want for thinking about the purpose in some ways of our conversation is there's going to be people watching who are going to be in a similar situation to where you were 3 years ago. And what I want for them to hear from you in many ways is don't be waiting for the magic.
No, yeah.
There's no magic answer.
It takes a long time.
It takes a
Yeah,
long
it
time.
does.
It's not like you're going to find Body Project and the miracle arrives. I wish it was like that,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's going to be you found Body Project, you found some good information, you
Yeah.
found some support, and now that personal responsibility and that consistency can get you there over 1 and 2 years
Yeah.
and then for the rest of your life. There's no magic. There's no diet plan or exercise plan that's going to do that for you. Only you can. Would you?
Yeah,
And
there was a really long time I couldn't do, you know, the push-ups and the sit-ups, and I couldn't even do a push-up on my knee for such a long time. It took a long time, a lot of perseverance and practice, and I was always doing the low impact. I would press pause a lot, and yeah, it took me a long time to be able to get through a whole video. And that day, I remember I was like, oh my gosh, I did it. Like, it was the best feeling. And then that keeps you going, and then you set more goals, and yeah, you just keep going.
You just keep going.
Yeah.
But you do.
Yeah.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming. I think it was that it? I think it was. No one else has seen Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
No one else has got children. It's the, it's that keep going.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time you're not going to feel like it, are you?
Yeah.
Like now
Oh,
you
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. Now you're breathing that rarefied air of actually, wow, I want to do this.
And there are some days where I'll wake up, especially myself being a shift worker, I don't get to bed till 2 in the morning, and there are mornings where I wake up, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it today. But then once you've done it, you feel amazing. You're like, it was worth pushing through and just getting it
Always.
done.
Have you
Yeah.
ever regretted doing
No,
a workout?
never.
Never.
That's a very true point, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
quite a common phrase, isn't it? You never regret doing a
Sometimes
workout.
I'll end up, walking around the house and finding distractions to not do it, and then just something in me is like, just get it done, and then I'll just do it, and then yeah, I always feel better for it.
It's amazing. It's so... we've been running Body Project now for 7 years, I think 6 or 7 years. I can't remember the exact amount of time, probably should. And I've been involved in health and weight loss and fat loss for much, much longer. And it's incredible. Everybody who has amazing results like Kylie has achieved with a lot of weight loss, a lot of muscle tone, a transformation of how your life is run, really. The same things come back again and again and again. One is around something around the discipline, which is, I just do it. Even if I don't feel like it, I get it done. The next one is they started off slowly. They didn't go in hard. They started off at something light and achievable. The next one is they found out that calories really do matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
they actually matter. What anyone says, your calories, monitoring your calorie intake matters. And the next one is they don't go extreme. They always say, I've got some moderation in there. And it's the same story again and again and again. Think about those things. Think about the message that's in there. Discipline, consistency, kindness, as in start off at the point that you're at now. You don't have to go a million miles an hour. And moderation. Don't have to be extreme. Simple stuff, isn't it? Hard,
Yeah.
because life's hard, right? But you've done it. And how proud do you feel? How does your family feel about the
They're all-
changes you've made?
Yeah, they're all super proud, and it's inspired people around me to, change their lives as well. They eat better, work out, some are pressing play with you guys, so yeah, it's really good.
And isn't that an amazing feeling to
Yeah.
know that your personal responsibility, your capacity to say, I want this, I'm going to do it, has not only changed your life, it's impacting others.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And not only that, now it's going to be impacting a lot more people because you're in a workout plan. But it all came from that decision to say, I'm going to make a change. And you did it. And no one else did it but you. You and you alone. And I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so weird to think about when you put it like that.
But it's great,
Yeah.
isn't it? And we're so proud of you. And I know your husband Adam, who's been here supporting you this week, and we managed to get him into 3 or 4 workouts as well, which has been fantastic. He's very proud of you,
Yeah.
and it's obvious to me why. And I'm just so excited for Team Body Project members to be able to see this, listen to the words. Is there anything you'd like to say to people before they take part in Evolve?
Just press play
Just press play
and have fun.
and have fun. I think that's a great message. Thanks so much for joining us,
you.
Kylie. Guys, take part in Real Start Evolve with Kylie and the team.